Speech by Ponyal.
The most interesting events while in the Canada. Have you ever had any interesting events in your life? I guess that you have had some interesting events in your life. Today I would like to talk about what I think were the most interesting events while I was in Canada. I think that the most interesting events while I was in Canada was a trip to New York City and in the United States of America and the trip to the Rocky Mountains. The reason why I think that these were the most interesting events while in Canada is because I have never went there before. It was the first time for me to go there. There were lots of beautiful and incredible places there, and I have always wanted to go there. In December, we had a trip to New York City. It was pretty cold there, and sometimes I was very hungry, but there were lots of beautiful places and many delicious foods. I liked the trip to New York City. It was very interesting. In March, we had another trip to the Rocky Mountains. I wore thick and warm clothes, so it was not that cold. We went to a number of hotels there while traveling through the mountains. I saw many beautiful mountains covered with white snow, so I was surprised. I was surprised by the snow-covered mountains because it was almost spring, but the snow had not melted at all. Also, a trip to Horn Lake was a little bit interesting. It was interesting because the lake was enormous. I kept thinking that it was a river, not a lake. The other reason that it was interesting was because the way that we got there was by driving beside the huge mountain which was made of rocks. I did not even notice that we were driving over the mountain made of rocks. Trips to New York City, the Rocky Mountains, and Horn Lake were the most interesting events while I was in Canada.
Thank you, Ponyal.